All right, guys, we're back for another segment of Dream Ignite Build, where we dive into strategies for high performance, business growth, and personal development. I am your host, Genesis Hay Krick, a high performance strategist and the founder of Dream Ignite Build. My mission is to help ambitious women create systems, habits, and mindsets that fuel their success without burning out. If you're looking to elevate your business, I highly recommend that you subscribe and tap into what we're doing here at Dream Ignite Build. We are providing so many great tips, tricks, and tools. And every single week, we have a new segment that comes out. I also want to encourage you to follow us on Instagram at Genesis Hay Krick, where we provide daily insights and inspiration. Now, let's dive into our topic today. So, we're going to talk about the way that you talk to yourself and how much that really, really matters. It matters more than you realize. Your internal dialogue can either build you up or can tear you down. What I'm going to do today is share with you lots of personal insight on how to develop a mindset that really helps you focus on self-compassion, confidence, and resilience through the power of positive self-talk. This is something that I've had to learn. It didn't come natural. It was an area of my life that I had to always feel like I needed to perform higher. I was a perfectionist, and I lived by the comparison game. Comparison, contrast, everything that you can possibly think of. As a natural firstborn, that's basically what I was having to deal with mentally. I felt like I had so much to overcome. I was an overachiever, and I never felt like I measured up. And I was my own worst critic. Once I started rewriting my personal self-talk, shifting my mindset and giving myself grace, my confidence skyrocketed. So did my business and so did my relationships. Everything changed for me. And it was because I made the decision to really sit down with myself and recognize that all of the efforts that I was putting forward daily mattered and I had value. The power of positive self-talk really shapes your reality. So anything and everything that we say is going to make a direct impact onto the results that we're going to get, onto how we're going to feel, into all the relationships that we are going to have. Being aware of your inner dialogue can challenge the negative self-talk. It can help you to overcome any kind of limiting beliefs that are coming up for you. So we want to reframe these negative thoughts by basically flipping the script on self-doubt. We want to turn, I can't do this, into, I haven't mastered this yet. So what I like to look at is when I'm struggling with imposter syndrome, because it does happen. It happens at every single level. It doesn't matter where you're at. When we sit down and we take the time to journal, we can look at the wins, the celebrations, and all of the really great things that we're doing. It helps to remove that because imposter syndrome comes up when we are comparing and contrasting basically all the other things that we feel like we should be doing that we're not doing. And we are creating compassion and self-appreciation by writing it down and addressing it. And self-compassion in talking to ourselves in a powerful way, like, you can do this. I'm proud of you. Look at all the things that you've accomplished. It helps you to have a healthier relationship with yourself. And at the end of the day, when you talk to yourself this way and you create positive self-talk, you are building out your confidence day in and day out. And the next thing that I want to encourage you to do is to build a confidence toolkit. So this is really cool, guys. The way that we do this is to create go-to affirmations that reinforce self-belief. And this is all about preparation. Using pre-meeting, pre-speech, or pre-launch rituals will help us to boost confidence. So anytime we're getting ready to do something challenging, we can pull those out and we can reaffirm ourselves that we are doing the right thing. We are going in the right direction. We are setting ourselves up for success because we have those tools in place. So how do we feel more confident? By actually taking the action necessary, by recognizing that we are fully capable, prepared, and ready to succeed. And if we do the things necessary to be prepared for whatever's to come, that's going to build the confidence. Through positive self-talk and through preparation, we are going to be able to be enticed and excited and motivated to take action on the hard things. So I want to talk about limiting beliefs for just a second and recognize that those are going to prevent us from taking action. If you want to look at all the limiting beliefs that keep coming in and filtering into your mind, that's a good thing because we can put those down on paper, we can X those out, and we can replace them with positive affirmations. Everyone's going to have limiting beliefs. It's natural for us to have things that come up spontaneously, unpredictably, and just kind of out of nowhere. So if you take the time to assess, to make sure that you're not paying attention to that, you're not listening to that, but rather you're propelling yourself forward with the kind of positive self-talk that's reassuring you that you are moving in the right direction, then you are always going to be winning. You're always going to be able to celebrate the fact that you chose to move forward. If you have a way of affirming yourself, if you have the mindset that you cannot be defeated and that anything that comes your way, you are going to be prepared for, then guess what? You are going to continue to progress. And even small amounts of progression means that you are still going in the right direction. So never forget about that. It's so easy to get caught up in the negative aspects of culture, media, and what naysayers are saying to us. But if we recognize our mission and our why and our purpose, and we are committed to that, we are capable of taking the action necessary that's required of us on a daily basis. And self-talk is the first thing that we want to start with. When we wake up in the morning and we start with our morning routine, not only are we focusing on our intentions and what we're grateful for, but we can look in the mirror and we can say, gosh dang it, you are ready for success. You are going to take on the world today, and there isn't anything that's going to stop you. And remember, when you talk to you in that powerful voice, you will be unstoppable. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so grateful to have you here with us at Dream Ignite Build. We want to encourage you to subscribe and to also follow us on Instagram at Genesis Hay Krick. And we look forward to seeing you next week.